Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Hearthstone. Actually didn't realize that I needed to play today, so I'm starting very late. Don't ever trust the clock on my computer, but that is pretty accurate. I've also played a little bit offline to get me closer to the victories, which is nice. Let's see, Priest and Warlock. Starting with Priest. Not gonna do an arena run. We still haven't reached where I want to be at with our gold. Plus, I want to kind of speed this up since I'm behind and was trying to record some other things, which turned out to be quite frustrating. I guess I don't have to be ambiguous about it. I'm recording Kerbal Space Program. At all odds, that entire series has come and gone by now, because I am imagining, just by the level of trouble it's giving me and bugginess and the fact that the tutorials and trainings aren't really good at being tutorials and trainings, that I'm not gonna want to play it for a lot. I think I'm gonna just kind of start that series and put up a new one whenever I feel like it, which won't be a lot of times.
Is someone injured?
So I don't think there will be daily releases of Kerbal Space Program. It takes too long to play. It's too difficult a game. It's too buggy a game, even in its 1.0 version. I like some of the concepts. It is a very unique game. I've never played any other kind of flight simulator. And I certainly have never played any kind of astronaut simulator. And I don't recall in the old days if there really were any. That might be an interesting thought
Right away.
to look up. Were there really rocket simulators? I'm sure there were 2D flat, like basic games that were kind of rocket simulators. There was missiles and stuff like that, but nothing that anywhere close to the level of detail that is in
speak to me.
Kerbal Space Program.
Right away.
It's quite unique in that. It's a little too realistic in a lot of ways. I think maybe the reason why there haven't been a lot of games like Kerbal Space Program is because most people realize they need to make it more dumbed down and easier for the average player to play.
In the light's name. Right away.
Attack this one. This one. Got 2 of these. Nope, just gonna end my turn where I'm at. I wish there was a faster mode, simpler mode. There was. Their whole contract thing, I think, is kind of one way that they're working towards that, where they're breaking down the game into smaller parts, where you can do a contract that only requires you to do a few things versus a lot of things, and because of that, I'm hoping this guy doesn't die. If I can get him not to die, that would be great. But even if I'm probably gonna play some of the career. Right now I'm just doing the training and the scenarios and having trouble with those, but I think I'll probably play the career just a little bit, because I've played it before. I know what to do to at least get somewhat far in the game, somewhere in the middle of it, I would say. I want to heal this guy to the max, and then I want to do this to the max, and then I can do this. I guess I should have done that first. That was dumb. There's still a lot missing from Crumble. I'll have to say. I'm talking about it a lot. I realize that it's the game I'm playing right now. You really can't build like a international space center. You could, but it's not really going to have the impact that
In the
I would
light's
like
name.
it to have. Let's see if I summon this, if I do this, if I do this. This is the only one that would get. So I'm gonna
Face
just
the
go ahead
light.
and take this guy out.
Job done.
In turn. You can't. There's not enough parts in the game yet for building like a space rover. So the whole Mars rover, which is probably the biggest thing that's happened in space travel and research for a long time. There's no real way you could send something like that off the planets without a lot of work. It's not apparent. They probably need to hand you a rover at the very beginning of the game. Let's see.
I can't do that.
Double or do this. 5-5. And then let's
Face the light.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
I'd like slightly more parts, slightly more science. It really just doesn't feel like it's close. I'd also like the planet. I'd like for you to choose between the fake solar system and the real solar system. I think that would be a great option. Let's see. Well, if I do Holy Nova, then I'd just kill these guys and hurt myself more than I would help.
The damned stand
Save
ready.
Holy
The
Nova
damned
until
stand
the
ready.
end. And just smash the base. But I still kind of have a feeling that I like the game. It does go to show you though that the amount of development time it sometimes takes to make games, because these are not. It's not ready. It's not ready to be called a one. In my opinion, it's just not there yet. It will get there eventually, I'm sure. But not yet.
I can't do that.
My fate is sealed.
Yep, I think we're gonna get this. This is nice to get a victory right at the beginning. I am all for having shorter episodes. There's no reason for me to go longer. If I can play offline anyways, which I don't know if I'm really gonna be playing too much offline, but if I am, I'm gonna get quests closer to winning. So you might see 20 million minions and one of the two required victories already done. Just to kind of speed it up. And if people don't like that, let me know in the comments. And that is kind of a transition for one thing I want to talk about just quickly.
Anduin versus Jane.
Time to troll. Mark it down in your record
The light
book.
shall bring victory.
Was 5 months of doing this. And it really wasn't a troll, so I'm gonna call him a troll, but don't take it personally. You really weren't being a troll. At least not a very effective one or obvious one. Somebody came on one of my videos and commented, just your voice sounds horrible. So I can be a grammar Nazi and say it's YOUR and say you didn't have a period and all that, but none of that matters, and so I'll forget all of that.
In the light's name.
But it's not constructive criticism to criticize somebody when about something they really can't change, unless somebody out there knows how to do I don't know, some kind of voice exercise, something easy that would change a person's voice. It's just what you're born with, and so that's not constructive, that's not helpful, that's just personal attack. So they got blocked. Don't put things like that unless you want to get blocked. And I can certainly report you for harassment too if I felt like it. But I really didn't feel like they had done anything that egregious. Just, I mean, probably being stupid, who knows? The problem with things like this is you never know. Is it a 2-year-old typing this, or is it just a person with the mental age of a 2-year-old? Or that's kind of mean thing to say too, but it could be anybody. It could be a 94-year-old, it could be a 2-year-old. You don't know what they're trying to say, but it's not constructive. Oh, by the way, I'm fat and I'm ugly too, and my mother wears army boots. So what is all that? I mean, that's just childish stuff.
Speak to me.
Yeah. If somebody wants to private message me, something like that, I'd consider that my actual concern, but that's not what you put on a public comment on a video if you actually had actual concern. Anyways, that's the end of that conversation. That's really nothing more to say. It's just, I'm gonna block him. It does irritate me a little bit, but it also surprises me a lot.
I wonder.
For all of the thousands of views I've gotten, of all the thousands and thousands of minutes of video that I've watched, nobody else has bothered to say anything. I have had one person who was spamming, in the sense that there was like, hey, you want to come to my channel? You want to join my YouTube network? Which was really pathetic. I mean, it seemed like somebody had started a YouTube network before even having a YouTube channel that was worth mentioning.
Embrace the void.
No, they spammed that twice on videos. The second time they got blocked, and that just deletes all their posts because they were putting it in the comments. If they had private messaged me, then I would have just ignored it and left them alone. But when you're trying to publicly advertise your thing on my comments, you're gonna get blocked. It's kind of a nice feeling to be in control. And don't forget for a second that I am. Maybe the power will go to my head. This tiny amount of power to block people on YouTube. A comment system that nobody in their right mind would ever actually read.
I don't have enough mana.
Alright, let's see. We can do
The dam
this.
stand ready.
And we can do this.
Feel my pain.
Attack the face. I could have done this and killed him too. So he has two choices. He can either attack my guy and then use his fire blast, play some other card to kill my guy, attack my face, attack
I
my
wonder.
Dark Cultist. I don't know why you would attack the Dark Cultist though. That would be kind of silly. Of course, if I summon this one, I'll do 2 damage to all my characters. If I summon this one, I can give one of my characters +3. If I play this, I'll do 4 damage to everybody. If I play this one, I'll give +2 health. Alright, so I'm going to do this. And I could play this, but I'm going to choose not to. Starting Kerbal Space Program, to get back on that, since it's what I'm working on and what I'm thinking about. It's really the only other games I'm recording at the moment, even though I'm releasing different things, are some Plague Inc. I'm wrapping that series up as my recording, and Hearthstone here, which Hearthstone pretty much never goes away. So, starting Kerbal Space Program is kind of silly to do right now. I am literally only maybe a week or so away from The Witcher 3, which has gotta be a series. I've got the game, I've got a brand new computer, a few parts still haven't come in, the processor hasn't come in yet, so I'm waiting on that, but I've basically bought a brand new computer to record this brand new game, and that is highly anticipated. It would be very silly for me to play Kerbal Space Program instead. So, yeah, at the very least, it's probably going to be a hiatus of some sort. Oh, I cannot do anything. Just draw cards. In the turn. Oh no, oh no, oh no. And now I'm feeling the pressure in my bowels. And so I might end up conceding this very thing in You'll get put up, but this is no good. Right. Counter spell, that sucks. Let's see. I've totally lost interest. There's no way I can beat this guy. I'm destroying minions pretty much just to yeah. Oh, what a weird way to end an episode. I hate when this happens. Usually I do my best so it doesn't. I can't win anyways. I'm gonna end up letting him beat pretty fast, and if he doesn't beat me, I'm gonna concede. And then I'm gonna call the end of the episode at 2 games. Maybe 1.5 games. Yep, I could just keep going, but I'm gonna concede and call it.
You have vested.
Oh man, maybe this is why so many people conceded. They've all got tiny little bladders. So we got almost 20 of the Destroy Them All quest done, and we only need 1 more victory. This is gonna be a short episode. I'll see you tomorrow. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe. Tell me if you like these short episodes better. Comment if you want to, but always be polite and respectful. And watch every second of my videos. Easy on this one. I'm just trying to speed up here. If you want to support me, go watch the ending of any of my other videos if you want to support or follow a friend, and you can see how and hear how to do that. Thank you for watching. Thanks for putting up with me. Have a good evening.